Last Halloween, a group of kids in Maplewood went trick-or-treating and walked down a street that wasn't there the day before. They said the houses looked normal until they knocked on the last door. It started like any other Halloween night. Cold air, pumpkin lights glowing on porches. 10-year-old Ben and his sister Mia, 15, walked with their friends. Costumes, laughter, candy bags rustling with every step. Their parents' warning still echoed in their heads. Stay on the main roads, don't go past Miller's Field. But kids never listen on Halloween. They had already hit every house on Maple Street. Ben grinned, vampire fangs shining. Come on, one more street. There isn't another one, Mia said, rolling her eyes. Then Ben stopped and pointed beyond the big oak tree at the end of the block. A narrow lane shimmered in the fog. The sign read, Hollow Creek Lane. Mia frowned. That wasn't there yesterday. Trevor laughed. Maybe it's new. Candy doesn't judge. And before Mia could stop them, the group ran toward it. The air changed as soon as they stepped in. Hollow Creek Lane was quiet. No music, no pumpkins, no laughter. Only weak porch lights and old wooden steps that creaked. Creepy old-time vibe, Ben said, trying to sound brave. They stopped at the first house, number 13. Ben knocked, no answer. Then the door slowly opened on its own. Trick or treat, a soft voice whispered from the dark. Ben smiled. That's my line. He held out his bag. A pale hand reached out, dropped a piece of candy wrapped in black paper, and vanished. The door shut. They laughed nervously and went to the next house. Same thing. Door opened before they knocked. Same pale hand, same black candy. Trevor said, "This is awesome, like a creepy theme or something." But Mia didn't laugh. She turned around and froze. The street behind them was gone, just thick, swirling fog. "Guys," she said quietly, "I think we should go back." Ben shook his head. One more house, that big one at the end. The last house was huge, a dark Victorian with glowing orange windows. The gate said 31. They walked up the path. The fog thickened. Every step sounded hollow, like walking on wood instead of ground. Ben knocked 3 times. The door opened. An old woman stood there. Her skin was gray, her eyes black and shiny like marbles. "Trick or treat," Ben said. She smiled, showing too many teeth. "Oh, I've been waiting for you," she whispered. She held out a candy bowl, filled with that same black candy. "Take one. Don't be greedy." Ben reached for one. The second he touched it, his body stiffened. His face went pale, his eyes unfocused. "Ben?" Mia grabbed his arm. "Ben, what's wrong?" He turned to her slowly and smiled, but it wasn't his smile. Mia screamed and pulled him away. The door slammed behind them. "Trevor! Lily! Come on!" she shouted. But her friends weren't moving. They stood staring at the house, faces blank. Then Mia saw something in the windows. Behind the glass stood dozens of children. Their faces were pale, eyes empty, hands pressed against the windows. One of them looked exactly like Ben. She turned. Ben was gone. Only his candy bag lay open on the porch. Mia ran. The fog wrapped around her, every direction the same. She screamed his name, but the only answer was the wind. Finally, she saw a faint light ahead, a street lamp. She ran toward it. When she stepped under the light, everything changed. Maple Street, normal houses, laughter, music. Hollow Creek Lane was gone, just the empty field beyond the oak tree. Ben was never found. Police searched all night. They found no street, no houses. The GPS on the kids' phones showed they'd been standing in an open field. A week later, Mia sat in her room, replaying that night over and over. She still had Ben's candy bag, half full. She hadn't opened it until then. She pulled out one of the black candies. Cold, heavy. She unwrapped it. Inside was a tooth, small, white, human. She dropped it, shaking. Then her phone lit up. Unknown number. She answered with trembling hands. "Hello?" A whisper came through. "Mia, I got more candy." The call ended. Her phone flickered, then showed a new photo. A street sign, Hollow Creek Lane. Below it, Ben, standing in front of that same Victorian house, smiling. The photo's date said, October 31st, next year. Trick or treat. They say Hollow Creek Lane appears every Halloween, always somewhere new, waiting for kids who want just one more street. Some say they've seen it, a narrow road glowing faintly in the fog, laughter echoing from somewhere far away. But those who follow it are never seen again. Every year, a child disappears, leaving behind only a half-full candy bag and the faint smell of candle wax. Sometimes, on cold October nights, people hear it again, the soft whisper through the wind. Trick or treat. So if you ever see that street, turn back, because once you step on it, you're theirs. Tell us in the comments, would you dare walk down a street that didn't exist yesterday?